I've just got back from Blue Water, and at Blue Water is a Jo Malone shop, and I thought I'd try the new, I think their floral collection, the new collection that they've got for spring. I tried 3 out of the 4. I didn't try the Orange Blossom. I'm not sure if that's the same as Orange Blossom cologne that's already out and has been out for many years, so I didn't bother with that. I did try Star Magnolia, Frangipani and Silk Blossom, and I thought I would share my just very brief initial impressions with you. So I did the Frangipani on my wrist, and this one really surprised me. When I first sprayed it, I smelled a bit of a fruity gardenia type scent rather than a Frangipani. That, as well as a very strong floral element that to me smelled more like lily than Frangipani. I'm not an expert on florals, but I do love a bit of Frangipani, and this doesn't smell exactly like the Frangipani I'm familiar with, like you get in mono oil, like you get in suntan lotion type smells. To me, I mean, I'm getting a bit more now, but to me it's more like it's like a massive bunch of lilies. It's really, to me, very lily-like rather than Frangipani-like. It's getting much more pleasant now. It's been on my skin for about an hour and I'm liking it more now, but to start with it smelled like just a ton of lilies and that touch of gardenia in the beginning. Just an overload of florals. Now I'm starting to get a slightly creamy, almost peach-like thing from it. I think there might be some vanilla in there, but I wasn't getting any vanilla for that first hour. But now I'm starting to get a sweet peachy vanilla, and the florals are calming down a little bit. It's quite pleasant. Not one I would buy, because that initial first hour didn't really do it for me with the what to me smelled like lilies. So let's move on to Silk Blossom, which I think is that one. Yeah, Silk Blossom. This one's sweeter, and I don't know what the notes are at all. I just know this one is a lot sweeter. I would imagine this one is a lot more appealing, just because it's sweeter, it's less in your face with the florals. This one's a little bit fruity, not in a citrus way, but in a pink and red fruits, but not winter berries either. It's really difficult to explain actually. Very mellow, almost peach-like, but not peach. And I don't know what the florals are. It's definitely not, it doesn't feel like a rose. It could be a hint of a white floral, but it's not a jasmine or a very strong, heady type floral. It just smells like a sweet floral, slightly fruity, slightly vanillic and musky, and maybe a little bit woodsy at the same time. I would say that's a more mass appealing one. So then finally we have the Star Magnolia. Yep, you can smell magnolia. Magnolia to me always smells a little bit like a soap, a bar of soap. And this does have that kind of clean, slightly soapy smell to it. When I first sprayed it, it was more fruity, and I felt like there was some sharp sort of grapefruit type thing going. So it was sharp and twangy. Now that sharpness has gone away and it's very smooth and creamy. Magnolia, soapy, slightly musky, extremely clean. If you like to smell very groomed and clean and straight out the shower, this one might suit you. Overall, none of them blow me away. I'm trying to think what my favourite is. I think maybe Silk Blossom's a bit too, just a touch too sweet for my taste, and a little bit more generic. It could be a designer fragrance. I think out of the 3 that I've tried, maybe Frangipani is my favourite, but I much prefer it after the first hour. But if you like really strong florals that are literally all you're getting is floral overdose to start with, then you may well like Frangipani. But it does calm down and you do get a little bit of vanilla. It gets smooth and it gets mellow and it gets a little bit musky. So I think Frangipani is my favourite, but I won't be buying any of them based on what I smelt today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.